Good afternoon, everybody in the sports world. It's Chris Casafranca. I'm here today to talk a little bit about the Lakers. I don't want to talk too much about the NBA. I'll get to that as the season progresses and it's more important to analyze other teams. For right now, I'm just going to focus on the Lakers. Yeah, tough game yesterday for a lot of reasons. Number one, it was a back-to-back on the road for the longest road trip of the year. So I think that, anytime you go on the road, the environment isn't friendly regardless of fans or no fans. It's different and it's easier now, I get it. But yeah, you want to be home at some point. You want to have some of that local food, some of that local family love, some of that stuff that you get at home that you can't get on the road. So they went to Detroit, okay, and that's like a ghost town from like maybe 40 years ago, before I was born, or right when I was born. So they go to Detroit, and they struggled. And the legs were heavy, which is expected back to back. Professional players are going to wear you down. They'll find your weakness. And the Lakers got burned. I saw some nice shots. Some Derrick Rose frozen rope, Kenny Smith style jumpers, some Blake Griffin frozen rope, three-pointers that went in. I'm like, what the heck? Like, these shots are going in, and LeBron was missing everything at the end. Like, give the guy a break. He's been a Laker for what, like 150 games? What is it, like 56, 70 playoffs? You're talking 80. Yeah, 150 games LeBron doesn't struggle. And he struggled back-to-back in Detroit for one reason or another. He went from a magician making every single shot, like 7 for 7, one of those AD LeBron games where you don't miss. Like, we've seen that with the Lakers, where those money players, they don't miss. That's how good they are. And he was doing that to struggling, and I've heard dissections of why it happened. I don't care. They lost. That's the point blank truth. But looking at the numbers, I like the numbers. 70%, 14-6. The 6 losses unfortunately happened, but there's a silver lining behind each loss. And champions don't worry about things like, oh, we lost the game. They think about, like, why did we struggle? How can we improve? So why did they struggle? Okay. Offensively, they only scored 94 points, right? So to improve offensively, you have to move the ball a little bit more, maybe. Like, increase the ball movement. The scrubs in high school and college understand 5 passes are required to get a good shot. Why not make 5 passes and settle for a good shot? LeBron, you know what's up. Make the good passes, and you win that game. Another thing is, man, I don't even know if I want to admit this. Defensively, the Lakers do not have the talent they had last year, and they couldn't rest their laurels on that. So you saw a lot of blown assignments, easy buckets at the rim. Like, come on, really? Easy buckets at the rim? Let me give you guys a really clear example of what the Lakers were like last year. I should start with the biggest finger. Yeah. All right, that was JaVale McGee. That was Anthony Davis, Dwight Howard, and LeBron. These 4 dudes didn't let anything get through the paint, okay? Last night we had the little guy, the big man, the big dog. LeBron couldn't, protect the paint by himself. Where was AD? Where was Dwight Howard? Where was JaVale McGee? You still need those guys to protect the paint. So it looked like the Lakers pre-LeBron where nobody could protect the paint. We still need some big dogs in the middle, and Gasol is the smartest player, maybe on the Lakers in the NBA, besides LeBron, because he knows how to play team basketball, but you still need some athleticism defensively. So the Lakers struggled. Man, I don't want to, overanalyze a back-to-back loss, but, I recognize deficiencies in each player. Nobody's perfect. Not even LeBron is perfect. Not even Jordan, Magic were perfect. So the deficiencies might be getting exposed a little bit. So let's see Gasol step it up. Let's see Montrez kind of like try some new stuff, like maybe some mid-range jumpers. All your players on the Lakers are really good, But try some new stuff. It's a long season. LeBron and AD will be there to carry you guys, but you scrubs that are not scrubs, but Lakers that are not as high a level as LeBron and AD, try some things to better your game. And then I think by the end of the year, the 70% winning percentage that they have right now, which is awesome, can get up to 80% if you just focus on getting better. And by the playoffs, that'll make it easier. It'll turn like a 7-game series into a 6 or 5-game series. So keep getting better, Lakers. It's almost like a shout out to you guys. Like, hear me out. Vogel, you're doing a great job. I think the team game plan looks good. There's sometimes a bonus assignment. You can't fault yourself for that. That's like players being committed to whatever you teach them. So hopefully you're teaching them like how to stay connected and, when to be like in the passing lane or, a couple passes away, be in the, maybe the actual paint. So, yeah, good luck, Lakers, against Boston. Congratulations, by the way. You finally tied Boston and have become the best NBA organization ever. Boston's tied, so let them know. Let them know. Clash of the Champions. Let them know. Right? This is big for Laker fans. It's like red, white, and blue. We want the Lakers to win on Saturday more than you can imagine. And I'm sure Celtics fans really, really want to win this game too and just slap one to like liberal LA. Well, guess what? Liberal LA wants to show you guys where the big dogs roll. And that's in Lake Show Town, baby. Showtime. All right, so I'm going to give a prediction for the Celtics-Lakers game. I'll say 103-97. I think the Lakers will win in a low-scoring affair. I don't think the under would be below 200, so definitely pick the under for Lakers-Celtics. And my second thing is Lakers should cover, right? 6 points. I don't think they'll be favored by 6 in Boston. But yeah, I think the Lakers should cover the spread, and they should definitely win that game on the under. Don't expect a lot of points. This should be a battle royale. We're talking about two teams that are competing for more than just a win. They're competing for pride. The Celtics want to get to where the Lakers and LeBron have gotten recently. So I expect a lot of motivation from a lot of different players. Jason Tatum has been hurting us. Some players on the Celtics trying to send personal messages like, you dunk on LeBron and slap the backboard and all that stuff. Jalen Brown, I know where you from Cali. That's how we do it out here. Try to like have a little pizzazz, but no. That ain't floating. AD, LeBron, the boys, they're going to get you back. All right? So, peace out. Go Lakers. Cheers.